Hi, I'm Michelle Fox from Michelle Fox Beauty and Michelle Fox Online. Welcome to my channel. We love to talk about all things beauty here, in particular as it applies to us as we reach our 40s and beyond. And today I'm going to tell you about my skincare regimen. I haven't talked about it yet, and I thought it's high time that we discuss it. Sometimes we need a recommendation from a friend, and if you're looking for a great skincare program, this might be something that you're interested in. I have been using this particular skincare since 2000, so 22 years. And I can't wait to tell you about it. So you want to stick around. I'll tell you all the ins and outs and pros and cons and how you can get it. And then I'd like to hear from you as well. But stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss it. And if this is the first time visiting us, don't forget to subscribe so you get all the inside info every week. We come up with a new topic, something fun and exciting for us to discuss. And oftentimes you teach me as much as I teach you, or maybe even more. But what I want to talk about today is skincare. And for me, that is one of the things that is like a non-negotiable. Once I find something that works, that I'm happy with, that I trust, I'm going to stay there because while I might be willing to try whatever's on sale or whatever sounds fun and new and exciting when it comes to, I don't know, maybe shower gel, something like that. When it comes to my skin, the skin, I'm going to be very particular. I want to know that it works, that it's safe, effective, that I'm going to get my money's worth, and that I'm supporting a company that I respect and that I feel good about. And all of those things are checked when it comes to Mary Kay. I've been using some form of Mary Kay since I was 16 years old. So that's 40 years now. Holy cow. I remember my girlfriend and I went to a Mary Kay party right after she got her driver's license. And it was the woman that we both babysat for was having a party. And there was just something about what I learned, not just about the products, but the company culture and Mary Kay Ash herself. And it was just it was a really pleasant experience. And I kid you not, I've had some kind of Mary Kay product in my makeup bag ever since. And in 2000, Mary Kay came out with the Timewise skincare regimen, which instead of the 5 different steps, it combined it into two or three. And so at that time I thought, oh, I was in my mid 30s and I thought, I think I need to start taking this a little more seriously because my skin, I've always had normal skin. So I haven't had extremely oily. I haven't had extremely dry. I haven't had acne issues. So I was not super committed or really that concerned. But then you get to a point where you realize that aging is happening and it's going to continue no matter what. And so I thought, I think I'm going to try this. And I've been very happy with it. And so I pretty much, I go back and forth between 2 of the skincare lines. That one has actually been updated since back then, but it was called the Timewise, and now it's called Timewise 3D. And then this one is like a step above. It's more advanced, more advanced age fighting stuff. And this one is called the Timewise Repair skincare line. And so in the summer, I'm using the Miracle set. And in the winter, fall and winter, I'm using this Repair set because it's a thicker consistency and I'm usually drier this time of year. So I'm just switching over. So that's what made me think this would be a good time to talk about it. So there are different products that you use day and night. I'll just go through them. I think they're awesome. The first step is the foaming cleanser. And what I love about this is that this big bottle will last forever. Like it lasts at least 6 months. I'm not kidding, because you just use a tiny amount And even though they call it foaming, it's really more like lathering. I don't know that it really foams, but I keep one in the shower and then one above my sink. And so I wash my face morning and night. And even though it is really geared toward drier skin types, it does not leave my skin feeling greasy or oily or anything like that. It feels very clean, and it breaks down the makeup. It does everything that you want a cleanser to do. Doesn't have any fragrance, so I don't have to worry about that. Certain fragrances will upset. I get headaches and stuff, but this, doesn't really have a smell. And I think what I love most about this is just that it lasts so long. And so you have to take that into account when you're looking at price points, is that, its effectiveness, but then also how long is it going to be on your shelf. So this is really worth its weight in gold, as they say. This is the foaming cleanser. So it's Timewise Repair VoluFirm foaming cleanser. So I purchased it as a set because there's a price break, but you can purchase all of these products individually. So that's step one. Then the next step is to use their lifting serum, and I think this is my favorite part of the whole process. So it's VoluFirm Advanced Lifting Serum, and it's just a really clever design. All of it is amazing. So this little opening, or this little window, I guess, on the side lets you know when you're almost out, because you don't ever want to be out. And it's an airless pump design, so that when you get to the bottom, you're not like trying to get that last little bit out. It will just every little bit until it's absolutely gone. So you're not wasting any of it, which I like that. If I'm going to spend money, I want to know that I'm getting all of it. And this is a little bit pricey. So this is the most expensive piece of the pie, but for good reason. Okay. So this lifts and firms what they call the triangle. I think that's what they call it, but it's mostly for, this area underneath your nose, pretty much, that starts to sag. So cheeks, jowls, neck, and it's lifting and firming. I love how it feels. This does have a little bit of a scent, but I don't think it's artificial fragrance. I think it's just the different ingredients, and it just feels like velvet. And I know that it works because I used to be really self-conscious of the horizontal lines in my neck when I first started doing videos in 2018. I that was all I could see were the lines, and I had a light specifically. Its job was to shine up on my neck to try to make that look a little bit better. And I recently was thinking that I never really worry about that or think about that anymore. And I know it has to do with the fact that I've had such success with this. So because I don't really understand all I know about it, I did find a quick video for us to watch to kind of get that information. So I'm going to add that up here, and let's watch that and get the real deal, the details. Hold on.
Introducing our most precise, powerful serum ever, Timewise Repair VoluFirm Advanced Lifting Serum. Clinically shown to visibly lift skin and reduce the look of deep lines and wrinkles. Defend your triangle of youth for firmer and more lifted-looking cheeks, jawline, and neck. 100% of panelists had a visible lift of sagging skin along the cheeks and jawline. 98% had visibly lifted skin. In fact, the majority of women who tried this powerful serum for 6 weeks said their skin looked the best it had in years. We've combined an innovative fusion of ingredients that maximizes your skin's age-defying potential. Discover the power of Timewise Repair VoluFirm Advanced Lifting Serum to age beautifully from every angle. Available exclusively from your Mary Kay independent beauty consultant.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm really glad I didn't try to say those words. I was looking at those ingredients like, yeah, good. That the visual aid was good enough. So this is amazing. And you're supposed to use it morning and night. And I for sure use it in the morning. I'm not so good about remembering to use it at night. At night, I'm just kind of in a hurry. I pretty much just wash and moisturize and call it good. But all right, so those are the first two steps. And then in the daytime, you're using a day cream with SPF 30. And you might think that that would have a smell, sometimes sunscreen, has a certain smell, or that it might irritate your eyes, but I have honestly not ever had an issue with that. And I have used sunscreen on my face with a lower number that has made my eyes water. So I don't know what kind of magic this has, but this, has not caused me any issues at all. And then in the evening, you would use their night treatment, and this has retinol. So these are not lotions, they're creams. They're thicker, and you use one in the morning, one in the evening, so they last longer. And also, this is also an airless pump, and it has sort of like a little cover on the, here we go, that little cover right there, that when I first saw it, I thought that was like like something for sanitary purposes, and I was trying to peel it off or get rid of it, but that needs to stay there. That is to keep the air out and anything else out. And so you want it completely pure every time it dispenses. And so there are little divots where you rest your fingers. And then when you push down, it dispenses the product. It just kind of squirts out. And then one push is enough for your whole face. But for me, that's too much. Like that's how thick and emollient it is. That's more than what I need. So I've kind of trained myself to just give it kind of a half of a push. But so depending on how much you use, that's going to determine the use up rate, obviously. But for me, that lasts also a really long time. You're using one in the morning, one in the evening. And I would say for me, those last probably 4 or 5 months. But I've heard other people say they go through them really fast. So that would probably depend on how dry you are. So I don't know. Gosh, this feels so good. But the nighttime does have a slightly different feel to it. It's just, I don't know. It's just a little more velvety feeling. I always seem to like the evening products more. Maybe it's just in my imagination. I don't know. But it even makes my hands look young. So, all right. So those are the creams, day and night. So cleanser, lifting serum, day, night. And then the last piece is the eye cream. They call it eye renewal cream. And this is a little thicker than other eye creams that I've used. But what I really, really like is this applicator is a cool metal applicator. And so you squeeze out the product, and then you use the applicator itself. You use this metal thing to put it on. So the cool properties make it will reduce swelling in your eye area. And so this is sort of a massaging, soothing, cooling effect. And I just really, really like it. But this, the cream itself reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and it does help to, it diminishes the appearance of the darkness. I mean, I think probably because it's reducing any puffiness. But it's a nice quality eye cream. This I use day and night. Well, all right. I for sure use it in the day. I use it at night when I travel. Isn't that funny? I always remember to use it at night when it's in my travel bag. But on a regular basis, not so much. I don't know. I'm not super disciplined at night. I'm just too tired. So that's my skincare routine. It's pretty quick, really, because you're just using your cleanser, lifting serum, and then either day or night, and then the eye cream. So let's see. Morning, I use all 4. Nighttime, let's be serious. I just use the cleanser and the night cream, just the 2. So, whatever. So use up rate will vary. But I've been really, really happy with the results. And sometimes we need a sister friend to say, hey, have you tried this? Because I know when I go to someplace like Ulta or Sephora, I'm so overwhelmed with the options. And I just almost want to tearfully say to somebody else, just throw me a bone here and just tell me, what do you use? Help me out. I don't even know where to start. So if you're looking for a great skincare program, this is it. And if you've ever used it, I would love to hear your results and your thoughts on it. If you have questions about it, let me know. I will field those questions or find somebody that can. And with Mary Kay, you purchase through a consultant, a representative. So you can go to marykay.com, but even there, they will ask you to choose a consultant to purchase through. So think about if you know anybody in your life that sells it, or if you've ever worked with someone before, purchase it from that person. It's a wonderful thing to support someone's small business. And if there isn't anyone, then there is a link in the description of this video that you can click that will take you to a site where you can make a purchase. So, but otherwise, if you have questions about it, let me know and I will tell you more about it. But I've just been really happy with it. I've been using, this has not been around since 2000. I'm not sure when this came out. It's been out for at least 5 or 6 years, but I've been using, one or the other for the last 22 years. And I feel like, all things considered, I'm keeping up I'm maintaining pretty well. So let me know if you have any questions about that, and I will certainly respond to that. So thanks so much for your time and attention. And as always, I have a freebie available for you on my blog. So make sure that if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, that you check out the actual blog post and find your freebie there. So thanks so much and have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you next time. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but I'm sure it'll be something fabulous. See you then.